Well, good morning. Nice froggy morning. Actually, it's kind of starting to lift now. But this may be my last time out in the woods. I picked some yesterday. I made a small video, but I didn't post it yet. Just wanting to get caught up on videos and catch up on some comments, and I haven't even got the comments yet. I'm just still doing some videos, trying to get caught up on some of them. And Elvis, that was an awesome axe you found, buddy. That was a sweet find. And I don't know, I've been all the way down this hillside this morning, not a single fresh one. So, and I don't get that. I mean, here they came up for a week in temperatures normally way too warm. Last year they didn't come up until it rained and cooled off, and this year 80s and 90s and 60s at night. They just still kept coming and coming up. I never did quit. Look where the turkeys are scratched around up here. Always all kinds of turkey and deer up here. And then here it rains yesterday afternoon and evening, and then it gets down to 50-some degrees. It's perfect temperatures. Should be everywhere. They might finally be up for Richard on the river. He says down there they always come up last. If there's a bunch of them down there, buddy, will you let me go too? I'll split them, whatever I pick. I just want to find a few more. I'm so addicted to them things, it's crazy, man. I mean, I've got an OCD for rocks, but oh my gosh, when it comes to Morels, I'm like a kid in a candy store, man. $1 million in my pocket. But I think I'm going to change game plans for the day, since I'm not finding no fresh shrooms, and our thunderstorms ain't supposed to be till late afternoon like it was today. I think I'm going to call Terry, make sure they ain't been down a spot I want to go to in the creek. I'm knocking spider webs down, and go see if I can't find me a good creek rock today. Go to my favorite 4-inch spot. Found a lot of stuff there. Sometimes I go down there and don't find nothing. But it rolled pretty hard, and as long as ain't no one been there yet, gotta be something. Seeing here's a big tree that grew some little fresh commons a couple mornings ago, and then it'll usually, after it grows some commons, grow a couple big whites. But I don't see nothing. It's supposed to rain and be back down to like upper 40s and stuff tonight, so I may go check again tomorrow morning. Maybe they need 2 cool nights, the last ones to come up. I don't know. Just a lot of trees I know they didn't come up around. And I'd sure like to find some more, but boy, seeing them big whites pop up there at Tatum's up in Iowa, I bet they're done here. I always hate to see them leave. I hate it. I think I picked, I don't know, 200 and something, thanks to them 42 I picked with my buddy Jason. Or I probably wouldn't have picked near that many. And them were some nice ones, which I left him a good handful. I think I brought home about 26 of them that we picked. Here's a couple other trees. I'm sure some of you's ready for me to go find a rock too. So we'll get off here, see if I don't spy a spore, and if I don't, it's off to the Sea of Gravel. Later. Well, here it is, Wednesday morning, and I have left the woods and out in the Sea of Gravel. And I was hoping to find something on a spot downstream, but I think someone had been there. Didn't find nothing, but I wanted to show how much it's changed the creek. I mean, you can see how high in these willow trees it got. It was way up there. And Well, I've been pounding out here forever and finally found something. Little blade with some edge. Oh, look at the imprint. Little blade or something, little tool. Some neat looking material. See, I think I went back to full-time autofocus. I don't. Maybe that's what I have to do, get stuff on my leg and block it out. My screen's a little dirty, so it's kind of hard to tell. Alright. Well, I bet you were glad to see me back to rock hunting. But trust me, I sure wish I was still picking mushrooms. Oh, I love them things. Oh, they're on my case so much. Oh, I love them so much. If I could jam up to Tatum's house right now to go run around out in his woods and pick them, I sure would be. And it's foggy, and they're saying some scattered rain, but hopefully it don't happen. I've been doing that. Rain, rain, go away, please come back another day. Rain, rain, go away, please come back another day. I want to find rocks today. Well, hopefully we'll be back at you. Oh, great, great, great big gravel bar. And I mean, I've covered a lot of gravel today. And this creek flowed way up out of the banks. I don't know why. I ain't finding more. Usually find a lot more than this, at least a lot of broken stuff. Unless my eyes are still in mushrooms, but I wouldn't think that after, especially, where's it at? Find this little flake here. Pretty material. I don't keep a lot of flake out of the creek anymore, but I like the pretty ones. Oh, and then I just spotted this blade right here. Been creek worn pretty hard. A patina on that side. That thing's been in the creek a long, long time now. And then a lot of it's flaking on that side's about worn away. Had some great big flakes on it. Well, that's better than any white stripes, that's for sure. That's 2 blades so far. Hopefully it just stays cloudy, kind of foggy like it has. A little breezy out. Oh, for those of you that don't know, I did recently get a haircut and a shave. I went probably 20-some years without ever shaving my mustache off, and then did that here summer before last, and I don't know, I just kind of like it in the summertime now. And besides, someone said it makes me look 10 years younger. And I'll always go for that. But back to pounding some gravel. See if I can't find something else. These gravel bars are so big, you gotta break them up in sections. This was my second section from that tree over there to this bush right here. Let's turn around, I'm gonna swing back. Oh, my stick's laying there and stuff, but I can see it laying from quite a ways, but I'm facing this way because of the wind. And it looks like it's partially unifaced, but you know, it's definitely something. And then you guys had let me know from that last little blade was on full-time focus. Got this one on single-time focus. Wanting to see which one I can get to work better. So I can still tell behind me that that grass and all, or gravel's all focused out better. At the time, it was the second best Nikon Coolpix you could buy. Got some pretty colors in it. Rough little thing, but it'll do. It'll do. It's always better finding nothing. Oh. Step up just a couple of feet and kind of scan again and head back that way. Well, hopefully be a nice something somewhere. I'll take anything. Woodland, little, fat, whatever I can get. I appreciate them all. And such a big gravel bar, so many sections. Oh, the wind wasn't blowing at all there for a minute. But check out this flake I found earlier on that last section. Some really pretty mosaic. And you'd think a flake like that would maybe be a good one for making a bird point out of or something for someone, but boy, I tell you what, once they've rolled around this creek, and that's a fresh break, and I don't know, it's still kind of sharp. It may not have been the creek long, but it seems like the creek hardens them or something. But boy, I'd love to find a point made out of that. And I went back to single autofocus. Oh, which one? That looks like that's all blurred out, but trying to come into focus. But oh, I finally found something else. Some pretty colors. Huh. I don't know if it's a point or a blade. Kind of rough, but boy, it's some neat material. See, I can kind of see through my camera. It seems like it wants to focus in, and then it doesn't. I block out all the background. Well, this one was on single autofocus, I think. I'll go back to the full-time autofocus on the next find, and we'll see how it does. And it wasn't even in the chunky stuff out here in this little bit. Boy, I should have stood up a little slower. Whew, man, how'd I get that? Whew. Okay, I usually don't do a lot of cleanup from the creek or whatever, but I'm really wanting to get this focus down right. Looks like I have to adjust my light a little better. But I've got it on full-time autofocus now. That's that first blade I found. Nice material. Nice mosaic. Oops. Second, like little paint blade, whatever it is, I found a little blade, little uniface right there, but it does got some working around the edges and the tip. And another little blade I found. It had been in the creek a long time. A lot of the flaking's worn off on that side. You can still see it. A great big like flake going right up that edge. And then this edge here's heavily worked over. Maybe a paleo tool. Just kidding. I do need to show mine though. What ones I do have. It's just a heck of a blade day. See, I can see it going into focus there, but then it goes out again. Won't stay in for some reason, because I got stuff showing in the background or what. Some crazy material, man. Crazy material. Now this flake and this tip I didn't show. And then a bunch of other flake and a rolled piece of blue glass. I used to keep every piece of rolled glass I'd find in the creek, but I only keep the color stuff now. Hole of the rock, or rock with a hole in it. Now we're going to try once again the single autofocus. But instead of showing all this stuff we already seen, I get home today and look what I've got in the mailbox. Some authentic Bartifacts. My buddy, how does he pronounce it? It's Bart Kling backwards 2000. Trab Trinick 2000. But, we got a little letter here. It says, Mike, what up, bro? Not much here, just raping the Morels. My buddy Brad and I have pinched off about 500 total. That's twice better than what I did. Just ate the second batch tonight. Heck, I've been eating batches for nights. So I love the points that you sent me. Friggin' awesome, dude. I have sent you 8 this time. 2 black volcanic rocks. I sent them some obsidian chunks of it. Laugh out loud. I didn't like them, but you might laugh out loud. And then one that reminded me of your buffalo head point. A little translucent birdie, Jasper. 2 glass ones made from bottles I found. 1 green, 1 brown. And 1 Clovis Dalton with basil grinding. Laugh out loud. And last but not least, the biggest one is a replica of what I think is a Sedalia. So enjoy. Can't wait to come and get into the dirt with you later. Bart. And they take a long time to open up, so in the package I went ahead and opened them up, but I move on real bit so I can see them a little bit better instead of they're hiding. But this is the one that he napped out that we watched on the one video he made for me. And this is on single autofocus. And this is another one he napped out here, which has got some awesome... Ooh, dang it. Thanks to the table. Some awesome flaking on it. And another thing about these, I mean, it's a really black rock too, but I don't know if they call it a green obsidian or what, because it has a green look to it when you put it to the light. Plus, I'm on the tripod here. Finally, they play some good music. I guess I couldn't turn it up, huh? And then here's that little birdie he made me out of the jasper, like a little tri-notch cahokia, or huffacre, whatever type of point they are. Pretty cool. I bet it's translucent too. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Might have to stick that one on a necklace for myself. And this is the Clovis / Dalton point with some basil grinding. And a little grinding in there though, but pretty cool, dude. Awesome, awesome. Here's one. It's supposed to be like my buffalo head. Yeah, that's definitely a horned head, ain't it? Like a steer, buffalo, tatonka. The big Sedalia looking blade, which yeah, what's like some of our Sedalias. Some of them made a little thinner, but cool material. Yeah, I just love the looks of that stuff. That's some neat looking material. And then the bottle ones. Like a woodland apple creek or something. And green, that's cool. I know exactly what I'm going to do with these. Or my new chain pulls for my ceiling fan. Just awesome. Just awesome. Thanks, Bart, buddy. This is some cool stuff, man. I love it. I might have to make me a necklace with one of these. I'd make me one with this obsidian, but I'm afraid it'd cut me. Didn't grind them edges, and that stuff can be sharp. I don't know how you nap that stuff with just your regular glasses on. Everyone tells me, oh, you need a face shield and everything else to mess with that stuff, which I really don't nap. Very, very cool. I just love gifts in the mail. I got something else coming this week, but one of the groups, I won the contest once a month or twice a month. One group gives away a free point donated by someone. So I got one coming from there. Amanda Bleats is sending me something. So it's always great. I got all kinds of stuff I need to get done so it gets sent out, but I'm waiting on some bones to come in the mail so I can make me some beads. Them sand beads get expensive. But I'm glad everybody enjoyed the show. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Bart. Love you to death, dude.